Okay, guys, we are back at it, and we are about to talk about these stocks making these new 52-week lows. Yes, a long list. We want to be up to date with the next stocks that are in line to explode. This is going to be very informational as we're going to talk about technicals, positioning, news, resistance points, support, other indicators, other platforms, give you in-depth information on many different stocks across many different industries. And I'm Billy Banks. Make sure that you get subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any updates, any analyses, any early season. See what I'm telling you, these stocks are about to make those next big bull runs. Okay, if you are new to trading, look, I make it easy for you. What I do is I put out when to buy, I put out exactly when to sell on everything. And I'm trading stocks, options, crypto, guys, the whole shambles. Whatever your needs are, just let me know. If you feel like that you can use a specific section or a specific style of alert, or you want to even learn it on a specific style of trade at a very specific time, let me know and I can get you on your way. Let's get right into it with GOEV. That's on its way to come in for its next big round of the bullish divergence on your 4-hour chart trading time frame. They're gonna fight this. They always fight this off GOEV. It doesn't have too much of a good history of coming in for safe, easy bull runs. I'll show you more evidence of that on your weekly trading chart where they've done nothing but only go down to this massive discount since the entirety of their existence out on the stock market, even down what they say about another 72%. It's getting crazy in this one right here on GOEV. In fact, let me see. Why is this stock down 72%? You know, you want to be up to date with the news so you can be on point with everything that's going on. This is a long list, so this will be a long video. Get your popcorn and get ready, okay? Here on GOEV. Remember, Canoe is an electric vehicle. They got EV electric vehicle cars. And so they announced they filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy. The announcement marks the end of Canoe's operations. The filing submitted on January 17th in the U.S. Bankruptcy Court for the District of Delaware includes Canoe and its key subsidiaries such as Canoe Technologies Incorporated and Canoe Manufacturing LLC. Under Chapter 7, a court-appointed trustee will oversee the liquidation of Canoe's assets to settle its liabilities. This process eliminates the authority of the company's board of directors and executive leadership. All claims will be addressed according to bankruptcy law. And once considered a promising player in the EV market, Canoe faced mounting financial challenges, including cash flow issues and delays in production. The liquidation underscores the difficulties startups faces in the competitive electric vehicle industry as they contend with high cost and intense competition. And I tell you, these EV cars and EV stocks, they don't really have a history of doing too well. You know, you see all I mean, we unless you talk about Tesla, but I mean, we don't, other than that, it's, especially the penny stocks. But with an average value of 3.62 million, they do got the current volume of 6.63 million and a free float of 14.29 million right now on GOEV. Halfway up to filling that float, almost halfway up to filling that float. And they are getting more bullish here towards the end of the trade and day. If you look deeper in on your overall 1 minute chart, they getting in there. But when you see your charts like this and they get the barcode and looking all choppy, you probably really don't want to mess with it too much like that. It is still a sign of bullishness down there because of consolidation around in that area can help start to build strong support as well. But if you break that, that's going to turn into very strong resistance. Let's go see the GOEV over on your Moomoo investing platform. Why Moomoo, you ask? And I'm going to show you back over on Webull and we'll compare it because over on Moomoo, you can see your analogies order flow in more real time, updated minute by minute. And at the end of the trading day, especially at a time like this, it's 406 where I'm at. You want to see if they got the extra larges coming in or out, so you can know if it's maybe safer for your overnight swing. And right now they don't got the extra larges coming in. They got them slightly going out, ever so slightly, barely going out though. They got the largest going out with the mediums and the smalls coming in on GOEV stock right now. And if you look and see GOEV on your short interest, the stock is not big in the short interest, so it's not a high short squeeze potential target, meaning people have not just been short selling this thing down, betting it down, they've just been selling it off, making a wreck. things to take into consideration along with the news on a descending balance sheet. They balance sheet really look good right now though. Like is that up to date? Yeah, it is. I mean, it's probably finna. We're gonna want to see it updated, but nonetheless, GOEV. We'll probably just skip past that one for now. Just remember that because, like I said, it's a lot down this list, and we will speed this video up some because again, it's a lot down this list we got to get through. But HEPA going down from 10 cents. Okay, this one right here just took a big dip down. Okay, you look on your 15-minute chart, they starting to get just a bit bullish, making some good support down around that 13 cents with an average volume of 655,000. Make sure that you do remember to check and see what that type of company is on that stock you're looking at by checking out your briefing, and you'll be able to see what industry they are in. And this is a healthcare and or pharmaceutical and medical research slash biotech and medical research company. And again, you know about those biotechs. You've been seeing my recent videos. You already know. Make sure that you open up their website and go click on their pipeline, and then you'll be able to see what's moving on into the next phases. And welcome anybody joining in on the Bankability Classroom. Currently doing an update on the entire list of the 52-week lows, looking for the next stocks to explode. And right now we're talking about this health stock that got a couple things moving on into the phase two, about 6 things that they're working on, making a potential. Making a whole lot of potential FDA approvals all across the board if they do come through that. We'll do an update on some of the best health stocks. HEPA does and has come in for some moves. So you could probably get yourself a quick bounce up in there. There's gonna be some big resistance up in there, like for real. This one wrecked, and they ain't got that fast volume. Like right now, they got 35 million in volume. That was a selling pressure for the day. HEPA over on your mobile investment platform. YMO as a platform to see your next order flow up to date in real time. The extra larges, the largest, they all coming in, mediums going out, and you got the smalls that are also starting to come in there very good. They are very excited for HEPA now at a discount like this. I won't add it to my list, not just yet, because I feel like there'll be some more down there that are having more extra larges coming in. That's really what I'm looking for. Extra larges with a lot of big short interest in there, and I like to find a low float if I could. A 6.96 million float is a decently sized low float, but you could get it smaller. W and W, a bit choppy down there, even on another discount down here today, going down to 22 cents. That was a big dip back down from 37 cents. And in fact, if I take you back out further, because remember, you got to see the overall span of these things. You want to see them on your weekly, and you want to hone in from there so you can understand how those weekly chart traders feel. Those would be those longer term investors when they start to reverse on there, and it's going to take a while for a weekly chart to reverse. I know you don't want to wait that long, so from there you got to hone in down to your daily chart to see how they starting to feel. Okay, now you see your bullish momentum shift coming in. That thing did go from overbought all the way back down to oversold. It's not making the bullish divergence just yet, not on the daily. But if you look down at your 4-hour chart, it's already looking to make the next round of the bullish divergence. They want to hold it down. They don't want to see this explode. Shorts big in there. There's big shorts in WNW. So like those shorts, they gotta cover their shares. And when they do start covering their shares, whether it can be like a fast cover and that'll make that short squeeze, or just some gradual short covering over time. Some good news would help as well. And with a free float of 62 million, they got a current volume of 2.86 million and a volume of 5.35 million on WNW stock. Here on your balance sheet, a wrecked balance sheet on WNW. So, probably be a bit careful on WNW. But easy bull run nonetheless. Let's go see exactly what it's looking like right now on WNW. I just want to see what the updated pressure is looking like. Right now, you got more extra larges going out. We can go see what else is looking like. And before we do continue on, something you do need to understand. Remember, you got to check the market conditions, man. Right now, keep in mind everything going on with these stocks and all other stocks on the market is why the markets are pushing up more bearish than bullish. You got about 4,000 decliners and about 2,000 advancers. It's getting a bit choppy in the markets today, as you can see, and they are starting to get a bit bearish on the S&P 500s. And as they do start to get a bit bearish on the S&P 500s, they are looking to be getting a bit more bearish on the BTC as well. And of the BTC, that if I remind you back on your overall daily chart, is overbought and looking to make the next round up the bearish divergence, then well, we'll start to see these things go on to a more bearish formation in the next upcoming days. And that is what we're looking at right here. They do want to keep this over that 100,000, and they do want to keep those S&Ps over that 6,000. But a quick dip right under there just might happen, as it has already retested that, going back down to 99,000. But back to your 52-week lows, though. I ain't trying to scare nobody. We got ACON going down to a big discount on ACON. And we'll speed this video up some too as well, because I got some more stuff to make. Big and short interest on ACON. We want to go ahead and see over on your Mumu investing platform. See what that pressure be looking like at that time. It make a big difference. Extra large is going out. You can see like a lot of these stocks we looking at already starting to have a lot of bearish pressure that's going out of here now. Maybe it'd be a little bit early for some, or maybe it'd be the bad timing for the markets, because as we can see, those markets starting to make that bearish divergence too. And if the market's getting ready to make bearish divergence and things be a bit more bearish for the days, then as you see stocks dropping back down, those 52-week lows may move a bit slow as well. Things taken into consideration. Clarion, for those of you who don't know what ACON is, I want to make sure that you guys are familiarized with what all of these are, because they're going to come back around and stuff like that, and you can be aware and be ready for the next round and whatever we got going on. But another health stock, ACON, another health stock. We ain't got no time to dive in all deep in there. So is SLXN as another health stock that's only been wrecked across the board. We have seen SLXN come in for some moves though. He coming for the move. Like right back here, they done came in from 180 up to the highs of about $4, where they've retested even that $4 range many a time now. Now going to this big discount, they're gonna get some big resistance that they can even get started going back up on your daily chart. They have no bullish reversal in sight at all, not just yet at least. On your 4-hour chart, you can see that they're getting very excited for these type of stocks. SLXN back in the pre-market where they were sending this for that back up to $1. Big resistance going to be at that dollar again now that they done did that. And again, you could be expecting another hot spike. Hopefully they can retest the dollar and then hold up there before they start to sell off further. Because if SLXN starts to sell off further, then it's going to be a little bit harder for them to make it back over that dollar. If they stay out of compliance, then they're going to get ready to get kicked off the markets, and they are not used to be under this dollar, as you can see. Or with average value of 1.22 million and a current value of 554,000 and a free float of 3.36 million, surely they can get the job done on a bullish day with a short interest that you want to make sure you're keeping up to date with. Not big on that short interest. Now we go look at SLXN over on your mobile investing platform. Again, you can see that they got extra largest going out. A lot of them actually going out of here right now. It's a dangerous time, as I like saying. And a lot of them are looking kind of dangerous and bearish right now, But that's how I be, make sure that we up to date with everything that's going on, because when the market starts getting a more bullish formation, then so a lot of these stocks, things like RIME getting ready to come in for a reverse split. They've already declared that. And one thing you need to be reminded, may I remind you, that if these things are under that dollar, they are getting ready to come in for that reverse split, or they're gonna do whatever they can to avoid getting delisted. But okay, if you get caught in a stock that got kicked off the market on one of these plays, look, you see a stock, in a stock that's down this low, around 3 cents and stuff like that. Look, they're getting ready to kick off the market. If they under that dollar, you got to keep in mind that can happen at any time. So you want to be watching your news, reading the shareholder meetings, be looking for that update to come out about a reverse split. And they're not coming out with a update. Even if they do come out with an update about them can enact a reverse split, they can still get delisted. Those are things you want to just keep in mind when you're messing with a penny stock. This is why long-term investors and big whales don't want to mess with it, because they don't want to get caught in any things like that. TCTM, looking a bit risky on TCTM, a bit choppy. See low volume, average volume of 1.36 thousand and a current volume of 167,000, and they got a free float of almost 7 million. So, a decent sized float on TCTM. Look on your daily chart. It's not ready yet. You can still use a couple days. Again, you can be most sure by waiting to see some true bullish divergence. On GCTK, they do got some big things coming right now. I love. If this thing take a dip back down you probably want to load GCTK up. Like, look what it's been doing from 5 cents all the way up to the high to 15 cents. We've already been in on GCTK. I'm sure many of you already seen the alerts in this growth for the last rounds and seen the GCTK videos we've been making. So I won't waste your time showing you any of those. This is just about making sure you can get up to date with what all the 52 week lows are looking like. But you can pick your best one. There's a lot of them down this list. Okay, so so we're gonna speed this up even faster. GCTK, they got some gaps to fill. This one gonna do very well. Okay, down here at 10 cents, they are gonna get ready to explode. Let's check out GCTK. Mumu. Now the X large is going out. Like I said, if they take that dip back down, they get support around that 8 cents. Don't miss out on that if you get the opportunity, man. Because when this will take off, it's gonna be too late. STBX Starbucks. We don't see this stock too often. They not used to being down as low either. They gonna get big resistance around that dollar. If they can get back up to that dollar, they should be all fine to really start exploding. I bet they got super short interest. Nah, they ain't got the super high short interest on STBX. Not just yet, at least. STBX on your mobile investment platform with a lot of extra larges going out right now. A lot of smalls going out as well on STBX. Probably hold off on this. Like I say, a lot of these could still be early. And again, the markets are turning a bit bearish. BOW1, they ain't even been out too long. I don't even mess with a stock when it ain't been out too long because we know that after the IPO, it's still got to go down to 52 week lows. So they definitely still gonna need some more time. You got VINC, another pharmaceutical, not looking too good on a daily at all, but on a 15-minute chart, they are getting quite bullish right now from 10 cents, and this will probably start to build support around this 10-cent range. So that 10 cent could be a very good position to get into on VINC. Looking to see, and again, they are starting to curl up from that oversold already. That's very good. That's very good. They probably got some extra dollars coming in on VINC. They do. They got a lot of mass amount of extra dollars coming in at VINC. This is a therapeutic stock. Like keep your eyes on VINC. Then you got MBIO. Down to a very big discount to $3.72. MBIO is already starting to curl up. This is going to be a very powerful one, especially since it's over from it's in compliance already with average volume of 1.87 thousand. They got a low volume of 171,000 as well, and a low free float of 1.14 million. Very good on MBIO. Not the big and short interest, but this one, like I said, that's a very beautiful reversal coming in on MBIO. You can already see it on the 4 hour chart too. The bullish divergence starting to be made and everything. It's a hot one. Probably keep your eyes on this one. This is a health stock, I believe. Yeah, another pharmaceutical health stock. Next, you got EVAX, another pharmaceutical and or health stock. Not looking the best, nowhere near as good as MBIO, which is probably the best one. MBIO and VINC currently are my favorite ones on this list that we've seen so far. EVAX, this is not ready at all yet. We're not even going. I'll probably just go. In fact, we'll go see your short interest at least. We'll at least see short interest. That's a huge short interest right there. Wow, Evax is a hot short squeeze begging to happen right now. I'm glad that we did see that. I bet they ain't really doing nothing though. Let me see. I bet they ain't got nothing going on right now on a capital trend. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, Evacs. They got the extra large just rushing up in there and everything. I was just finna skip past a go a hidden gem, and that's why you always take your time to look at Biddy. Look at that. They got an average volume of 90,000, a current volume of 200,000. They got a free float of 891,000. Oh, that float finna get filled then pretty much tomorrow morning. Don't nobody notice this just yet. That's the only problem. They still in compliance and everything. They must have had some bad news. This a health stock. A health stock. They complete just a couple days ago. They got good news. Completes a dosing in phase two. Don't nobody notice this? I mean, hey, you notice it if you see in this video, you notice this, and if you on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, wherever you be at, give this video a like and share this stuff out somewhere. This is knowledge that changes lives, okay? BLRX, a hot one on the markets. We already in on the BLRX. You're along in my section in the Banking with Billy Discord, seeing me to tell you, even just in yesterday's trading session, to get in BLRX at that 10 cents or lower, and you finna be going for that swing trade. Next thing you know, along with the rest of the stocks that we catch that explode, Foxo, for example, this morning, IWM's options that we caught this morning for about a 100% explosion, still holding in our live active crypto trades, along with that BLRX up about 10% right now. And you can get these things for the safe, easy, early seat. So you can trade with no fear, no pressure, no anxiety. You don't gotta worry about chasing those things up for the last minute. You get in there, look, we got in BLRX down there. Not now this thing this down at that 9 cents or lower. Now this thing already up about 12 cents. And it's just giving up. And might I add that it's actually just still holding up perfectly to the after hours. I'll show you on a 1 minute chart. Don't nobody want to sell that. Don't nobody want to sell that. Then you got SDST, the Stardust Power. I don't think I see this stock too often. That do look that do look good though. I don't that volume is way 54,000 average volume, current volume on 90,000, a free float of 11 million. SDST. Lots of larges, lots of smalls and whatnot going on. You could probably hold off from SDST for just a bit though. Just a bit like the short interest. So look, that's why you gotta check, like you skip past a hidden gem. You skip past a hidden gem with that short interest looking like that. But that does come down. So let me remind you, go to your weekly chart. How long it been out? Not out for too long. Probably still looking for its 52-week low. I mean, it's down right now. No, that's fine. BZAI. This one even barely been out just like the other one. That's not looking too good. That's really not looking too good on there at all. All right, let me see short interest. There's big short interest on BZAI. I don't think we ever really seen the stock really do too much before. You recall the stock, and that's why I'm showing you all of these ones now and stuff like that. So, as they come back around and get ready to make their move and stuff, then you can be familiarized with them at least when they position them. I say, oh, I do remember when those stocks was down at those 52-week lows, and they are getting pretty active, and all that stuff now. ALC not messing with that one. Let's see, AEON getting bullish a couple days ago. It doesn't drop down from a massive drop down. Okay, it can spike. It got a gap to fill towards like 60 cents on AC. Another pharmaceutical. Another pharmaceutical. ACLE. They got some extra larges coming in, so that's good to see. AEON. No, I gotta see AEON. AEON. AEON has them as well. But, like when you see these pharmaceuticals, man, it's just you gotta really check that news. Like it's like why did those things drop down? Because they pharmaceutical, they probably done messed somebody up or something. AWH. Quite bearish on AWH right now. Not nowhere near ready. Look at your 4 hour chart. Like so you see your MACD RSI thinking about choppy down at the bottom. That's not really a good sign. Like compare that one down to like how maybe MBIOs looks. You can see the difference in how a choppy one look and how a messed up one look. AWH. Next you got NAYA. NAYA, they coming for a spike, a super spike, but nah, just not yet. Not quite yet. But I keep an eye on them. They probably got options too. They don't have options. That's another thing to keep an eye on. If they got options, then they could come in for a lot more bullishness from a direction that one doesn't even realize. Especially you a newer trader because you don't know what options are, and you need to know what options are to be able to really understand the markets, have a better understanding of the markets. I say, okay, by understanding options, then you'll also be able to understand like the spies and the SP 500, so you can know how to track the market conditions. You got AZTR starting to get quite bullish in today's trading session. Goes back down to a big discount, going from 22 cents all the way making up to the highs about 28 cents. Yeah, give you the FOMO, don't it? Give you the five. I can hear you already over there with the phone. I know how it be, bro. I feel it too on AZTR, which is why we gotta go see if we got the extra larges coming in. No extra larges, but a lot of mediums coming in. A lot of larges coming in. You got mediums going out and a lot of smalls that are getting out of there. Oh, look at this cost distribution. Wow, that's super powerful. With a gap. With a gap to fill. They bullish way and they're breaking the chart and everything on AZTR. Look on this. Look at this 15-minute chart. They're not playing no games in there today. Yeah, I got the phone. I'm gonna have to wait. What they short interest look like? Man, big in that short interest. Hell yeah, I like those stats. Average volume on 1 million. Current volume of 3 million because they starting to gear up in a free float of 11 million. That's an easy one. AZTR. Next you got TNMG. Get bullish in the last trading day. Big and short interest. TNMG. I bet this is another health stock. Not really much action. No large is coming in at all in there, or going out. I mean, it's better that they not doing anything, I guess, than going out. ALUR. Got to zoom out some because you got to be able to see like the point where it dropped down from to understand how high you could possibly go. From overbought back down to oversold is what you really need to see. You probably want to see where it went from oversold to overbought in a previous run as well. That helps because you can be able to see if it broke that last resistance, which it greatly did. Last was at $7. Now it's down at $2.36, and they starting to gear up down here on ALUR. Ooh, get embarrassed on ALUR. Make sure you being careful over there. EYEN. And we about halfway through this list. Like I said we finna speed through the rest of these as well. EYEN, like you say, you just want to really, well, most important things I like to see is short interest and whatnot. See your stats. I don't like those big stats. This one is big in stats. And of course, really like to see what the pressure is looking like at current time towards the other hours. Not too much going on, but still looking decent in there right now, especially in today's last trading session. I already seen what my favorite ones so far are off of this list as well. I like to throw that in there, and if you want to know which ones that I'm going to be getting specifically, then make sure you are in the Discord, seeing me tell you when to buy and when to sell, and follow along with the rest of the members, along in the chat rooms and the coaches, along in these sections as well. CRKN, questionable, but I'm in there. BTGO, BTOG, they be all messed up. RTC. I don't like seeing stocks like this. They not too much value when they still only going down. That's a super bad sign. Okay, T2. T2 is a we know T2 all too well, and it is getting ready to come in for. I gotta see this on a daily chart. We gotta see if it's about that time run in more clear detail. It is about that time. Look at that, man. This thing's super oversold, Man, I might have to get T2. Let me see. T2 to move. T2 about to be the super move. They got extra larges, all that stuff still going on right now. You can probably hold off on just a bit. Next, you got KROS. Okay, this one can super explode. It's like $70. And they do got options as well. They're gonna continue to buy and hold this one up as they did have good news coming out just yesterday, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, they got a license agreement. Just yesterday. That's a hot one for real. Why? And again, keep in mind everything getting embarrassed today. I just showed you got like 4,000 decliners coming in, and Bitcoin starting to push down and whatnot as well. So just make sure that you being mindful, taking your time, timing the markets correctly, and if you really want to always know exactly what we have going on in real time, be in there seeing our alerts, and then you can always join me in the Bank with classroom where we actually doing this all day, together and all that good stuff like that. We're sharing our screens and whatnot. Well, we got YYA. Um, a bit early for YYA. And if you like any of these stocks, then let me know in the comments below. We can dive deeper. And it would be cool if you did a little bit of due diligence as well. And then we could talk about it in class sometime and stuff like that. ENFY, because the teamwork make the dream work on ENFY, getting a bit bullish here today. Oh yeah, they got an average volume of 47,000, the current volume of 291,000. They got a free float on 8.16 million. EYEA was it? Yeah, they gonna need a little bit of teamwork. Was that what it was? Oh, ENFY. Yeah, yeah, and when you trying to find your stock, you trying to be an active trader, you got to make sure you type in those right letters, man. One letter wrong, maybe you don't miss on a whole 100% gainer. But extra large is coming in, large is coming in, super extremely bullish cost distribution. Wow, look at that, they taking over the ocean. This the move right here. What? Well, let me see what they doing. This is better than T2. I already know my favorite ones are on this list. Order flow, mm, short interest. Not the biggest. Balance sheets. Yeah, they got a beautiful balance sheet. Check your news. Okay, you want to know what industry that they in? They in chemicals and and agricultural chemicals. Make sure you read your briefing. I ain't got time to read through all that right now. And make sure you check out your website. They got options. Oh, they got the options. Okay, they're gonna come in for a lot of bullish pressure and or a lot of bearish pressure from a side that you didn't even know exist. Next, you got ADTX on the A, and that's probably that those options probably why that cost distribution is probably getting so bullish down there right now. But ADTX a bit early, not even oversold just yet. Fate, FATE. This a hot one right here, man. Big and free float, 109 million, but average volume of 3.26 million. Current volume of 2.46 million on FATE. We can go check out Fate stock on your Moo investment platforms. They got the extra larges and they got the largest going out of this stock right now. And they got the mediums and smalls coming up in there. A bullish wave of the cost distribution starting to pick up down there. Want to see if it can get a little bit more bullish down there and start to pick up and start to take out some of these. Let me show you some of these resistance ranges because you can notice that it's stuck at this resistance of this $1.30. Once it break past there, it's up to about 150 pretty easy. And then once it gets that bullish window like that, well, this thing will get ready to take off towards that $2. It'll probably get stuck at $1.60 realistically though. But next you got THRD. The third harmonic, another health stock, big gap to fill up towards about $10. They like to be up and over that $10. They're not used to being that low, as you can see. And here on THRD, they are still holding up over about $5 right now. That's decent. That's good, right? Let me tell you why. Because they right over that point where they are declared a penny stock. They don't want none of that none of those penny stock problems down there. Because then they're gonna be talking about the dollar ranges and reverse splits. They're gonna get the day traders. They don't want none of that. They want to stay up there around that five so they can have the believers, longer term investors and stuff still. That's why they still got extra larges and larges and mediums coming in. A lot of smalls going out. Like I said, they getting dangerously close. They getting dangerously close under that file. They better do something fast, man. They got options. No options. No invisible bullish pressure from a side that you didn't know. But they still buy those shares. You got CERO. Zero stock. That's very good. See, that's very bullish for the small retails and the mediums. A lot of larges coming in, but you still got small, you still got extra larges that are going out. Another therapeutic, there's a lot of therapeutics on there. I know what my favorite ones are already. If you done seen what your favorite one is, then let me know down in the comments below. This stuff. Short interest. Massive in short interest on zero. Man, but this is so questionable. I'm gonna have to just skip past that one for real. Let's go see what else was what was under that one. Okay, RFAC. You don't see this one too often. They were on $7 and they close into the after hours. You don't see it too often because it just came out. Next you got SRM. You do see this one often. They another penny stock down at 50 cents. They've been buying since about 40 cents. Quite bullish down there around that range, but they stuck right under that 50-cent range. They got to break past that so they can get back up towards about 70 cents and they can get that job done right around there. Notice how they be stuck around the 70-cent range. They might, on that day that they do it, get a spike towards about $1 on SRM Entertainment Incorporated. Decent in the short interest up there. Okay, you can go see SRM over on your Moo investing platform. Large is extra large. They all going out of there. Don't mess with that just yet. Then you got CAPT, Captive Vision. What are they? They are a chemical commodity company with average volume of 250,000 and a current volume of 250,000. They got a free float of 227 million. Not the biggest short interest. MRKR, MRSN. Yeah, like I said, these 52-week laws really wasn't all of them weren't really looking too good as the markets were starting to get kind of bearish as well. Those are things to take into consideration. You got SIG. SIG, that's a very bullish one. Only thing is they up at $60. Sign that jewelers. They got options. Oh, they do. Yeah, you probably be getting options for something like that, or I don't know, whatever y'all be doing. I don't know how much money everybody trading with. CMCT. Okay, yeah, the last few down this list not looking as good as a lot of those other ones, but I already know what my favorite ones are, man. B hat getting ready to do a reverse split or something like that, probably. Prop, Prairie operating. Oh, they actually getting bullish. A little bit too late for me. They already overbought on the 4 hour chart. HWH, the last one on our list. We'll see that short interest. Big and short interest on HWH. That's very good. Overall, Mumu, extra large is all going out of here. But yeah, these guys, these are the entire list of the 52-week lows. I hope you see what your favorite ones are on this list. I already know what my favorite ones are on this list and which ones that I'll be going for next. I will be updating those along in my section in the Banking with Billy Discord when it is time to buy those. Remember, like I showed you, right now the markets are starting to go into a more bearish formation. It's making things uncertain. So make sure that you are moving carefully, moving accordingly. You'll be able to see what I'm telling you in the Discord when it's time to buy what we're holding as well. And if you are always ready for the next set of new swing trades, then when you join in, make sure that you get your portfolios reset or lock in the small gains you got. It'll be easier for you to follow along if you don't have anything holding you back. Take full advantage of the 80% off lifetime upgrade. This is a $250 for a one-time payment. You don't want to have to worry about monthly payments, and we have unlocked our PayPal and crypto payments for you who are out of country and do not have banks that and don't have banks that connect. I'm Billy Banks. I'm getting ready to make the next videos now. Actually, I think I'm gonna go update ACHR and the quantum stocks. But I see y'all in there in. Happy trade.